I love you. I need you. I'm going to buy you.
Alexis Sunshine 83, it's always sunny here. Boop.
Hey Sunshiners, Alexis Sunshine 83 right here. So a couple of weeks ago, I had filmed a thrift with me online where I took you along thrifting with me. Online. Basically, I was thrifting pieces from Depop, Poshmark, ThredUp, and it was supposed to be like finding my dream summer Pinterest wardrobe, and today is going to be the haul portion of that video. But also, I did not stop there with thrifting. I continued on with Depop, and I actually was able to go to a thrift store for like the first time in like 3 weeks because I had sprained my ankle and I was able to really walk and all that jazz. I'm doing a lot better. So it's also kind of like a collective thrift haul in a way, and I just gotta say, this is probably one of my best thrift hauls. It's gonna be a long one because I got a lot of pieces. This isn't even all of it. I have more. I think I'm first gonna start out with everything that I thrifted in that video, and then we'll move on to the other pieces that you have no idea about. Which, yes, there is a lot of pieces in this thrift haul. Kind of my toxic trait, I do have to say, is anytime I'm feeling sad or honestly going into a depression, I think clothing will make it go away or make me happy, and it sometimes does a little bit, not fully, but that's also why I feel like I definitely got a lot of stuff because I have not been doing that great mentally. But anyway, let's talk about clothes instead. We will start out with everything I had gotten from Depop. So when I did that online thrift with me, I really wanted some pieces that were easy, not too much like fabric, kind of something I can just wear with shorts and that kind of thing. So I did end up first thrifting this cute little baby tee. That's been something I've been talking about, of like a trend that I've been really into, kind of t-shirts like this. I mean, it's honestly just like a crop top. I love my long t-shirts, my loose fitting t-shirts and all of that, but because I usually like to tuck those in, and if it's really, really hot, I don't want like all this excess fabric in my pants, going for a crop top that I don't have to tuck in is just a really nice option. So this was the first little crop top I found. It's originally from Brandy Melville. It has a child on it with wings and it says I don't care, and it's just like a really easy t-shirt. I've never personally bought any clothing from Brandy Melville just because everything's like an extra small there, and just like them as a company, but they do the cropped baby tee so well. Like, it is very soft and very comfy. The next baby tee, I don't know if I actually showed it in the video, but it's basically the same exact color as this one. It says little devils on it. It has little like baby little devils, originally again from Brandy Melville. I'm really obsessed with both of them. Like, it's such a simple thing, but like I really enjoy wearing them. Another very easy piece I got was just this tank top that says you can call me grumpy, and I mean, it's truly just like a very easy tank top. It does exactly what it needs to do. It's really comfy and I'm obsessed with it. I've honestly, funny enough, Grumpy was my favorite Care Bear. I had a Care Bear hoodie that I would wear all the time, and it even had like the Care Bear like little ears on it, and it was a Grumpy one. And it's kind of ironic that like I would love Grumpy when like the whole thing is sunshine and all that jazz. Oh wow, I feel like that's really good. I got this tank top for $10 on Depop. It's originally from Truly Madly Deeply. It is in a medium, and it's this like angel heart little tank top with flowers on it and then the lace trim. This is just so precious. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of fun just styling this because it is simple yet has those added things that gives it just a little bit more oomph. And yeah, it's super cute. I feel like this and the other pieces I've already shown have been pieces that I've been missing in my closet. Just easy, especially during summertime, pieces to throw on, because a lot of my tops are like used more for layering. So during the summertime, it's kind of like, ooh, what am I gonna wear? Because I would usually wear this piece layered with something else, and I can't really do that. So these are honestly like so perfect, and I'm gonna be wearing like in rotation. This dress is so beautiful, and when I was doing the try on portion, I was like shocked at how much I love it, because when I thrifted it on Depop, like I guess like 2.5 weeks ago. I was kind of conflicted about like, oh, was that a good idea thrifting it? But when I tried it on today, like I am in love with it. It fits me so perfectly. It just like hangs on my body in such a like perfect way. I was a little bit concerned about it being see-through because the material is so thin, but like, no, I can't see anything. And this is just honestly one of my favorite dresses that I now own. It's originally from Noe, N-O-E, and it's amazing. I did thrift some more stuff on Depop, but we will get to that later. So let me show you what I ended up getting on Poshmark, which the first thing was this Jerf mini skirt. I'm pretty sure I didn't like show myself thrifting it, but I mentioned that I had bought it like right before I started filming, and I've been wanting this black little mini skirt from Jerf Avenue for such a long time, but it's always sold out. So I ended up finding it on Poshmark for $75, and it's originally $99, and they still had the tag on it and everything. I ended up getting an extra small just because based on the size chart on Jerf Avenue, it seemed like that was the perfect size for me. And then also the reviews on it, like I watched YouTube videos for like sizing and everything. So I went for an extra small, and I think it is a little bit too tight for how I wanted to wear it. It fits me perfectly, but it's almost just like slightly more fitted than I wanted. I think I will be putting it back up on my Poshmark and then buy a size small on Poshmark. I will keep you updated on that, but technically this was one of the pieces that I ended up thrifting. But that's the reality of thrifting in general, and especially thrifting online. You know, it may just fit a little bit different than how you thought it would. What was not a fail was this next one, was the Princess Polly asymmetrical straight leg jean. I already talked about it in that video of like why I really wanted this, but I ended up getting it for $35, and it is perfect. I am so happy I got these on Poshmark. I am obsessed. I have them in a charcoal black that I'm going to be putting on my Poshmark, and I definitely, like, when I tried these on, I was like, yes, I much more prefer the blue wash versus the charcoal like black. It fits me amazing. I am obsessed with the asymmetrical like button. When that originally kind of came out and was like trendy and popular, I kind of was like, oh, like I don't really like that. I feel like it's gonna fit weird. Like I'm not into it. And now because I've tried it and luckily was able to get it secondhand, I'm obsessed with it. Next is what I got from ThredUp, which first is this beautiful yellow floral skirt. It's gorgeous. I am obsessed with it. It was $20.99. I had like a $10 discount thing because I buy so much on ThredUp. So technically I got it for $15.99 because I bought two things and it was like $10 off all of that. And it's originally from Dress Barn. It is in a size 6. And like I said, again, in that video, I had gone on dressbarn.com to look at their size chart to see what a size 6 is, because ThredUp doesn't always put the measurements for the waist, which is really frustrating. So I wanted to verify that the size 6 would work and like fit my waist, and it fits me so perfectly. Love the bottom, how it has some like ruffly detail, and it's not that it has a slit, but there's an area like on the left of my leg where it's kind of like asymmetrical in a way, and it's just such a nice little detail. Unfortunately, the next one is a fail. It was originally from J. Crew, and I ended up getting it for $25.99, but $5 off of that. There's two things that ended up being like a downer. Number one, I thought it was black and white, and it's blue and white. For some reason, when I saw the photo on ThredUp, I thought it was black and white, even though it says in the item details blue. For some reason, I didn't see that and was like, yeah, that's black and white. It's not that I hate blue and white. It's just that when it comes to checkered, I either want it to be black and white or like honestly any color other than dark blue. I don't know. It's just me personally. I know I love denim, so like that's dark blue. I'm literally wearing a blue tank top right now, but there's something about it being like this navy. On camera, it's looking a little bit brighter, but like in person, it's kind of just like a navy color, and I just don't love that. And then another thing that like really just like ruins it for me is it does not fit on my waist. It may be that it's supposed to be low-waisted, but because again they don't put the waist measurements, I didn't know how it was gonna fit on my waist, and I did think about just like resizing it myself, but because it is that navy color anyway, I already don't like it. Alas, I will have to put this on my Poshmark and give it to a better home that will cherish it. This piece I ended up also getting from ThredUp. It's just this polka dot little puff sleeve blouse. It's originally from Forever 21 and I got it for $11.99 and I'm obsessed with it. I honestly, like, I love this top so much. I know it is long sleeve, so it's definitely not very summer appropriate, but I am obsessed with it. It fits me so perfectly. I love the little bottom ruffle as well. Like, it's super cute. The only thing I did wish is like the sleeves were a little bit poofier. They're just kind of there, so it's not like a super puff sleeve blouse. It kind of has the construction of one, but the sleeves just aren't super puffy. Not a big deal. It's still super cute and I'm obsessed with these kinds of tops. I wear them all the time. They are my favorite style of top. They just make me feel super confident and comfortable. And then I ended up getting this top from ThredUp, which in the video I was like, I'm not gonna get this top, I'm not gonna get this top, but I decided to get this top, which is this Reformation little puffy top. And the reason why I got it is because it was on sale. So I think originally this actual top from Reformation is like probably $100 or something, and it was on ThredUp for $71, but I got it for $50. That's actually a really good price for this top. I see these on Poshmark for like $100, or like even the Real, they sell secondhand Reformation and all of them are like $100. So to be able to get this for $50 is insane. My one disappointment with it is there's something about certain Reformation tops where they like are just built for people that have like a little bit more of a chest than I do, or maybe that's just like the style, but like the chest area is just way too loose. So I definitely will have to wear some sort of like boob tape on it, because anytime I wasn't like properly like pumped up like this, it would just kind of like wrinkle and then basically show my chest. I did think about potentially trying to take in some of the chest area to make it just a little bit smaller so it doesn't do that. I may, just because I do really love this top and it's just the chest area that like makes it a little bit more difficult. Now on to all the pieces that I thrifted after that video, and also like even before that video that I've been wanting to share in a thrift haul at some point. All the pieces are kind of all over the place in this portion, but first is a fail, and it's my fault. Like 100% it is my fault. The measurements were there. I don't know what happened, but like it did not click in my head. But it is this two-piece pink suit set and it is gorgeous. I've been wanting like a matching suit set for such a long time. It seems that the Depop seller like doesn't exist anymore. I think it's because they are now gonna be selling on their own website, but I can't give the Depop seller because like it just says user not found. I did get it for $40, which I think is honestly pretty like standard for, especially like on Depop, like a suit set like this, but the waist, it's way too big. Like I tried with a belt to, you know, make it more fitted and it works, but just like there's too much excess fabric. So I also will be putting this on my Poshmark, unfortunately. I love it so much, but like it just doesn't fit me and I just have to accept that. I think that's the last thrift fail in this video, at least. I then ended up thrifting this top from Savers. It was $8.49. I'm pretty sure I got 20% off when I went. I wore it in 2 videos ago and it is just so precious. I love the color. It's this really beautiful green. I love the florals on it, and it doesn't have a tag for like the brand or like a size. Kind of like a crop top on me as well, but it's not like super tight. It's like nice and loose and breezy, and because it does have a bunch of holes, it does make it kind of appropriate for summertime. Another delicate, beautiful piece is originally from the company Bondworth, and I got it also for $8 and either 49 or 99. I don't know. $8 and something 9 cents. It's just this floral button up. I've been obsessed with button ups lately. They're just such an easy piece to throw on with any t-shirt or tank top, or even just by itself. Like I have just fallen in love with them. I saw this pattern in the racks and I was like, I love you. I need you. I'm going to buy you. It's a great material where I feel like you wouldn't be able to notice if it's wrinkled or not. Like it kind of is a crinkly material already. And like I'm really bad with having my clothing wrinkled. So I love pieces where you can't notice if they are wrinkled or not. This piece I like, but I am like a little conflicted. I think it's because of the length of it where I'm not like 100% sure about it, which I got it from Savers for $11.99. So definitely pretty pricey. It's originally from the company Denim & Co. It is in a size US 4. Okay, I've been wanting to like wait until I did a thrift with me to share with you, but I ended up finally getting a keychain measuring tape. So no matter what, I will always have a measuring tape. So I was able to measure it at the thrift store and was like, okay, this is the right like waist measurement, and it's a really nice denim material. It's very soft. It's kind of stretchy as well. I just need to play around with it because it almost gives me like too businessy, which is funny because I literally thrifted a like business suit set, yet like that was fine, but for some reason this is like too much businessy, but it's denim. So like what business person is wearing a denim skirt to work? Because I was feeling quite confident in the sizing part at the thrift store because I had my measuring tape. I ended up getting these shorts, which were $6.99. They are originally from the company Red Camel, and they do say that they are a size 8, which they definitely fit more like a size 4, but they fit so nice. They are almost like slightly a little bit too fitted on the waist, but not bad. I feel like with shorts, I don't mind it as much just because then the rest of the shorts, it's a little bit looser. The only thing I cannot tell is what color it is because it's not white, it's not tan, I think it's beige, but it has a slight orange hue to it. And I almost feel like it used to be white and then somebody washed it with something else and it like changed colors. I don't think on camera it's actually gonna give what it is because I feel like all of you are gonna say it's white or beige, which I think it is beige. I did end up thrifting a dress from Savers, which was $11.79. It is originally from the company Ivy Bride. What really got me was the chest of this dress. So it kind of has like a choker detail and then it ties and then it has like an open chest, but it's like long sleeve. You'll see in the try on portion obviously, but the reason why I was obsessed with it is because it reminds me of this dress from Reformation that I've been trying to thrift for such a long time, but nobody is either selling it or it's like $220. So I've been wanting to try to find it a little bit less or something that's similar, and this was literally it. It's honestly such a nice dress. I was a little bit scared because it does have a slight, not indent, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there's a seam kind of outlining where your boobs should go. And I've talked about it a bunch where like I absolutely hate tops like that because then sometimes it's like your boobs don't go there and it's just kind of annoying. But because it is black, I feel like you don't notice it as much, and also it actually like isn't bad. Like it's not in a crazy area where you're like, okay, my boob's right here, but it's like right here or something. Like it actually is in the right place, at least for my chest. After Savers, because that day was like the first day I had like been out and about for a while, I decided, you know what, let's just go to Crossroads, which if you don't know what Crossroads is, it's kind of like Buffalo Exchange, Plato's Closet, but very expensive. Like it reminds me of Depop in real life. And I ended up finding this really cute gingham skirt. So I know I already had a gingham skirt, but that one did not end up working out. And when I had gone that day, like I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly the fit that I wanted in the other one. Like it fits my waist so well. It is originally from Topshop. It is in a US 4 and I love the ruffles of it. I actually really like that it's orange. It ended up being $18.50. So a little bit up there, but I have been searching for a skirt like this for quite a long time, and especially because that one ended up not working out. Like I think it was the day before that I got the blue one, tried it on and realized it didn't fit me, that like my dreams were crushed. And so this was like my way to fill that hole that then that checkered maxi skirt ended up leaving. Another piece I ended up getting is this super gorgeous dress that was $15. I just really loved the details of it. Like I'm obsessed with the pearls. Like the overall like just look of this dress is so precious. I love this type of thing. I love like the frills and the pearls and just all of that. I am so in love with. I definitely see this with like some little white heels or something. Like I just have ideas, and even like a pearl headband. Like I think that would be so nice. I do have some shoes that I ended up thrifting, and they're really good. Like I don't know what's going on lately, but I've been just finding some amazing shoes secondhand, which never happens. But before I show you, I have one last clothing item, and it's just the best. I am just like overjoyed at the fact that I found it finally. I've been searching for it for like a year, honestly probably over a year, and it is the white tiered maxi skirt. And I did thrift something that was similar, but it wasn't maxi. It was more like a midi skirt from ThredUp a like month or two ago, and it was great. But I have been having my eye out for a maxi one, and finally on Depop this one popped up. I had verified the measurements and they were perfect. It's originally from the company JG. It is in a small, and I got it for $25, and it fits me amazing. The tiered skirt is gorgeous. It has embroidery on it. It's my dream skirt. I have pinned skirts like this so much on my Pinterest. Like I feel like I could get emotional because I am just so in love with this skirt. Speaking about things that I had on my thrift wish list for freaking forever, I have next these cowboy boots, and I have already worn them in a couple of videos because I just could not wait until a thrift haul to show them. But I did just want to include them just because I've been talking about these for like literally probably a year and a half as well, which I ended up getting them on Depop. And specifically I have been looking for a platform circle toe cowboy boots, and surprisingly that has been really hard to find secondhand, but I just continue to literally search for that on Depop and Poshmark, and finally these babies popped up, and they were $60, and originally from the company Miss Heel, and they were basically brand new. Like they came in the original box and everything. I'm just in love with them. I did have to put some like insoles into them because even though they were my size, which is a size 10, I mean I can be a size 9, a 9.5, or a 10, it just depends, and they fit my foot, but I just found that my foot was kind of coming out of it, and so I had some size 10 Doc Marten insoles and I put it in there, and now they fit me perfectly. Like my foot doesn't come out of them. Now I get it. Now I get the cowboy boots. I feel like everyone for the past like 2 years has been like cowboy boots, cowboy boots, cowboy boots, and I've just been sitting here like I want to be part of the cowboy boot community, but I haven't been able to find any that I really loved until I found like ones like this on Pinterest, and now finally have my own. This was kind of like a random one where it's been something that I've been like, oh okay, I would love to find these shoes secondhand, or like maybe I will buy it new, but it hasn't been anything where I went and did it, which are these Doc Marten sandals. And I do have the Doc Marten Blair sandals that I got like 2 years ago, and I freaking love them, but because they have like straps and stuff, sometimes I just want a sandal that I can slide on, and so I've been looking at these on the Doc Marten website, and I just never kind of like took the plunge and bought them. It wasn't until I went to Crossroads where I found those other pieces that they had these, and in my size, because this is the thing, it's like you'll see Doc Martens at the thrift store or like at a place like Crossroads or even on Depop and all that, and it won't be your size, but they were literally in a size 9. It was just a sign that I needed to buy them. I'm pretty sure they retail for like $90 or $100, and I ended up getting them for $65. I didn't do a try on portion for them just because I've like chipped off nail polish on my toes right now, and so I just did not feel very comfortable or confident to show my toes online. But just imagine some feet in these. The last piece in this thrift haul I'm so in love with. Like I really saved, well okay, I feel like the tiered white maxi skirt was like the best for last, but this is like the second best for last. Like in this video, it's like the second best thing that I thrifted in this video, which are these little tapestry heels. Like I am absolutely in love with them. I've actually been looking at specifically these for quite a long time. They're originally from this company called Shop Pesh. It's their Tessa chunky platform Mary Jane shoes. The actual company doesn't really sell shoe sizes over a size 8 except for the Tessa heel, but you have to pre-order it, so it takes like 2 months to get. So honestly I don't really see a lot of oversize 8 shoes from them on Depop and Poshmark, so truly I never thought I would ever be able to like have these in my life. Somebody on Depop posted them and they were in a size 9.5, and I went back back and forth if I was going to wait for a size 10 because I was like, is a size 9.5 gonna be too small? The seller was so nice. We were kind of going back and forth about like sizing, how the sizing was on their feet, and yeah, they were literally amazing, and I just decided to get them, take the risk, and they fit me perfectly. Like literally, they fit me absolutely perfectly, and they are gorgeous. I'm really trying to get like shoes that aren't just black, even though I literally got the black cowboy boots. I'm trying to get more like pretty different shoes just because I think they do make a difference in an outfit and like add something, yeah, just like interesting. And I have enough black shoes that I need to start like branching out a little bit. Alrighty, that was everything in the thrift haul, and like I said, this honestly was one of my best thrift hauls. Like, I am obsessed with absolutely everything. Again, unfortunately there were some fails, which I think I will put them up on my Poshmark probably tomorrow. If you like thrifting and secondhand fashion, which you do because you just watched this entire thrift haul, which means you love thrifting, then make sure you subscribe right down below and hit the little bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, which is alexsunshine83. I will see you in my next video, and I hope you have a super sunny day. Bye!